After years of rejection, Emeka was ready to give up, until one stranger changed his life with a single sentence. Let's watch this.
Every morning before sunrise, Emeka stood in front of the same cracked mirror inside his small apartment, carefully ironing the only office shirt he owned. The shirt was getting old, the shoes were worn out, but he still refused to give up. Every day, he walked through the busy streets of Lagos, carrying a brown file filled with CVs and certificates, hoping that maybe this interview would finally change his life. But interview after interview, the answer remained the same. "We'll get back to you," and they never did. At first, Emeka stayed positive, but as months passed, rejection slowly drained his confidence. Bills piled up, friends stopped checking on him. Even his landlord constantly reminded him that rent was overdue. Still, Emeka kept trying, because deep down he believed his life could still change. Then, one rainy evening, after another failed interview, Emeka sat alone at a bus stop, holding a rejection letter tightly in his hands. Rain poured heavily around him while people hurried home. For the first time in a long while, he felt completely tired. That was when he noticed an elderly man sitting nearby, quietly watching him. The old man looked simple and calm. After a moment, he asked softly, "How many interviews now?" Emeka gave a weak smile. "I've lost count." The old man nodded slowly before saying something Emeka would never forget. "Stop trying so hard to impress people and start showing them your value." Emeka stayed silent, and for the first time, he truly thought about those words. That night, he went home and changed his approach. He improved his CV, learned new skills, prepared properly before interviews. And most importantly, he stopped walking into rooms already defeated. Weeks later, another interview came, but this time Emeka spoke with confidence. Instead of begging for an opportunity, he focused on how he could help the company grow. And finally, someone noticed him. A few days later, his phone rang. "Congratulations. You got the job." Emeka closed his eyes as tears filled them, not because life suddenly became perfect, but because after years of rejection, he finally received the opportunity he had prayed for. Years later, Emeka began mentoring young people struggling with failure and self-doubt, and whenever they asked what changed his life, he always said, "One stranger reminded me that rejection does not define my worth," because sometimes the moment you feel like giving up may be the very moment your life is about to change.